¿Qué pasa, everybody? Jay Santi here, coming at you with another video. This time we're looking at it's a package. Not just any package, it's from Big Bad Toy Store, BBTS. What could be in here? We shall find out. Domo, let us go and open this in super speed action. Okay, after passing out, waking up, and fiddling around with the figure, I'm ready to do the actual review. Okay, so first we have the box. You know, it says TF Parallax, TFX 1 City Commander, X, and then we have this here. Prepare for a new adventure across the vast, countless universes to battle an elusive enemy with unbelievable allies. Are you ready to befriend familiar-looking foes? Will you confront friends who are now far-fetched in their nature? Welcome to TF Parallax. Yeah, baby. There's nothing in here. I emptied it. In here we have the basic tube, which the trailer came in. It's double packed. And then in the bottom, plastic, we have little sketches of him in the robot mode. Okay, so I'm just going to put that stuff back in here and set it to the side. It also came with this thingy right here. You would think this is the instruction booklet. You are correct, but it's also a comic book. And right here, the transformation sequence is actually the instructions. It tells you in detail what to do and what needs to be folded, what needs to be disconnected and whatnot, and combining. Yeah. Until you get this mother fudger right here. Except this is the Prime version that we'll probably never see. This is the Magnus. So, onto the actual figure right here. As you can see, I have already transformed my Magnus into truck mode, and now he is in the carrier. Carrier is very, very nice. It matches the color scheme of the Magnus pretty damn good. Down to the wheels are pretty much the same. The white and the blue and the silver. Awesome. And as you can see, right here, this little hole right here, you know, rests on here. So basically, it's like that. It just rests. And you just tow it around, keep on trucking. Now, as you know, G1 Magnus, he was a car carrier. And this could be too. You could do it like this, bring this down, and bring one of your newer vehicles and just have it like in here, just like. Or, if you want to have another car here, all you gotta do is remove the top portion. Basically like that, and you basically have the car resting pretty much like that. Now that is cool, baby. Very, very cool. Alright. Since I already got this thing disconnected, we're gonna go ahead and do the transformation. Let me first quickly transform Magnus into his robot mode. Super quick time speed, that is. Okay, I got Magnus transform as well as his guns. Now we're just going to go ahead and transform him into the city commander guy. Okay, what I'm first going to do is just remove these pieces. These will become the shoulder pieces. Let's take those apart. Fold these down like so. And just do it like that. Next, I am going to take these pieces and fold them down like that. And just separate these. These will become the hands. Here we go. Pretty much like that. Make sure you rotate it with thumb is like that. Thumb is like that. Okay. Here we have this piece. We're just going to take this, stick your chest, bring it down, and flip up the head, and OMG, his face is freaking awesome! Alright. I'm gonna count down. Alright, those pieces are pretty much cool. Let's just work on this, baby. Just gonna take this, fold it like that, and just separate it. This will become the BFG. Let me just work on this right now. Just gotta take this middle piece out, fold, collapse this thing basically like that. Take this again and just click it right here, right there. There you go. And now, obviously, these will become the feet. Just take the crotch, and separate these, fold this down, bring that up, and pretty much like that. Pretty much like that. Okay. Here we go. I'm going to work on the legs first. These things, they are very tricky to do. You gotta actually have his legs go at a certain angle to fit them in it. Because if you go, it's gonna be a pain, right? See, you gotta put it at a certain angle, and there we go, right there. You know what's in when it all clicks together. All right. Do the same thing for the other leg. Do 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 do. There we go. After like the first try, you get a pretty good handle of how you should tilt it. First time is gonna be a pain, but after that, it's all good from there, baby. Okay. He's already got some height on him. Look at that. Alright. Now, let's work on the crotch. Well, actually, we won't do the crotch. We will do the head, yes. You're just basically gonna slip it there. There we go, until it snaps into place. And just close these panels down, baby. Look at that. Oh my god, he is so freaking awesome, and he's not even complete yet. Alright. Next, we're going to take the crotch piece, just separate like that, and just slide it in. Wait, you just got to push it in there until it's nice and firm and it won't pop out. Okay, next we're going to do the arms. We have this, and you just basically slide it in until you hear a snap. Not like a snap as in goes into place kind of thing. Just got it. Okay. Yeah. It's stuck. There we go. Next one. There we go. Alright, baby. Next, the shoulder pieces to pretty much finish it off. Basically, right there. Wait till it snaps. There we go. And basically put this thing right there as well. Alright, it's good. Oh my god. Oh my goodness, we have Ultra Magnus in the City Commander armor mode of awesomeness. Okay, let's do articulation first of all. The head can rotate 360. It can kind of do the not much of a bending the head, but it's all good, baby. It's all good. The arms can go like this due to the fact that with all the armor pieces, some things are going to get hit, but that's okay. Arms can go up to here, could bend, pretty much like that. His waist, he can swivel a bit. We gotta pretty much like that. Legs can go forward and back, bend it like that, like that, and like that. And even his little thing can also bend if he's doing some like a whah kind of thing. So he's a tiny bit limited with the articulation, but it's not a big deal. It's one of those things like he's got enough posability to just freaking look awesome. All right, and then of course we have his Ultra Magnus weapons, and pretty much you gotta put these guys pretty much like I'm pretty sure. Let's see. I think it goes something. I'm not entirely sure. I think it goes in like. Okay, the weapons, I'm just gonna leave them to the side. This one goes in fine in here, but the peg is the hole is a little too big, just like enough for it to go in, but it's kind of loose, so might have to work a little bit on that with some minor super glue. But that is not a big deal. That is not a knock. It's a minor gripe, a tiny bit of a gripe, but it's not something I'm gonna bitch about. And then you got this big ass cannon right here. This big freaking BFG thing. Okay, the instructions, well, the comic says you gotta post it in like this. Because it's got a certain groove right here that will match perfectly with the armor. So it's gonna have to straighten out the hand a bit. Make sure everything is nice and toasty. And just slip it on like a glove. And here we have his rocket launcher. Just basically like that. And oh boy. This thing is heavy. It's freaking heavy on this guy. It's got a, there we go. There's something like that. It's supposed to look something to this occasion. And like that. There we go. It's a big ass rocket launcher. And it's very heavy on this guy. His arms cannot support the weight. And there we go. Got it to stay. Alright, and then you can transform it by just rotating this thing right here. And he is not going to hold it straight. No matter how tightly you tie these screws or glue, this thing is not going to hold it. It's basically going to either be like this, but in the comic, he has it holding it. And I haven't tried it, so I'm not too sure if it's going to work. And he's starting to... Okay. Whoa. Heaviness of this guy is astounding. There we go. Can he hold it? Whoa. He cannot hold it. It is way too heavy. He can only hold it while, having it on the ground. So, there you much have it. The BFG, it's a nice add, but for this figure, it's not going to support it. I mean, he could support the rocket launcher, but he cannot support the big freaking cannon part. Alright, so what we could do, we could just add his original gun to him. Right there, perfect fit, baby. Boom, baby. And just have this thing just like going right over his shoulder. Like that. And we'll just have it convert again to the big ass rocket launcher. There we go. Man, he is just ready to kick some ass. Look at that. Let us compare him, shall we? With just one figure. I'm comparing him to Power Glide. And you see he's bowing. He fainted over his presence. And they're about the same height. So there's your comparison. He's at the same height as Power Glide, which is freaking great. Okay, so this is what it is. It's Ultra Magnus in his pure glory. So To conclude on City Commander Ultra Magnus, the trailer is great. I love the fact that you're still able to put him in you can still have him carry at least two cars, which is great. The pieces they fit nice on him. I mean, nothing has fallen off. Everything fits pretty tightly. No complaints. The BFG cannon, it's a nice feature, but you can only have him hold it, with this on the ground, and the rocket launcher pretty much like that. It's a nice feature, though it's not the greatest, but it is a very nice feature. Um, the articulation still is pretty awesome here, and just love the height he's given. Definite ultra class height to him, and bulk. And I'm just at a loss for words. This guy is freaking amazing. I would definitely recommend him. If you haven't bought him yet, if you have the money to buy this guy, I will say pick him up. Big Bad Toy Store has officially sold out on them, but I think it's TF Source still has them. So definitely look for this guy. Oh, and there's another feature here. You can open his chest right here to put a little matrix of leadership in there, which is a pretty neat little gimmick. Not sure if it was intentional or not, but I just saw that and I thought that was pretty cool. So there you have it. City Commander Ultra Magnus. I'm Jazz Santi. My domos are here hanging out, and I'll talk to you guys later. This guy is freaking awesome.